And live this late ever, but I decided, why not? Seems like a good idea. Oh, I have my fan on. It's probably super loud. Let me plug in my microphone. Okay, yeah. So that worked out. And I've never gone live this late before. But I don't know. Meta is working on my last nerves. So I decided, you know what? Let's go live and talk to the people. So I posted a couple of pictures on Instagram and I noticed that they kind of just disappeared. And I was like, what is happening right now? And I go down my timeline, I notice all the photos that were missing from my Instagram feed or like my profile was me in swimsuits. Baby, wait, what? So my swimsuit pictures are traumatizing someone. So immediately I'm like, someone reported my photos. And I go through to see if like I got any notifications about reports, and I'm like, no. Okay, what's happening? So I can still see the notifications from the individual posts. So I go in there and I post them in my story and I tell people like, hey, check to see if you can see this picture on my profile. And people are like, no, we can't see it. And then so I put up another one to test to see, okay, well, is it going to show up? And I put it there and it shows for like a couple seconds and then it just disappears. And I'm like, what is happening? So then I go ahead and I post it on the story again. And I say, the next one, I go, guys, go back to this photo, like it, comment. This is a test. I want to see what the heck is actually happening. And everybody's like, we can comment, we can like it, but we don't see it on your profile. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. So, of course, I go on threads and I start mentioning like Meta and Instagram. And then I like I'm DMing their CEO like, what the heck is happening? Like a crazy person, because that's how you solve problems, right? Blow people on social? No, probably not. But that's what I was doing, and it's been resolved. Like literally, it didn't even last an hour. But actually, let me not say it didn't last an hour. It didn't last an hour between when I noticed it and when I brought it to their attention and when it got fixed, because I think it's been going on for like a little while, like at least a day. And I'm like, but why? I want to show you guys what it looked like when I recognized that something was happening. Let me see if I can find the screenshot for y'all. Hold on. Craziness. Craziness. Okay. Before I even show you guys the screenshot, I just want to tell you, I truly believe that good things happen to me, right? Like, despite some of the more unforgiving things that have, or what I think are unforgiving things that have happened in my life within the last few years, I truly believe that good things happen to me. But somehow, I also think I'm a very resilient person. Um, I kind of doubted that the last 12 months, and then I'm like, no, sis, you're like made of like steel over here. Um, but somehow I always have the craziest stories. And I don't know if it's because of like my storytelling capabilities, why they just seem so crazy, or if these kinds of things only happen to me and I'm just the ones that just like have the story to tell, or maybe it happens to other people and they just don't tell anybody because it's just like entirely too embarrassing. Okay, anyway, so I found the photo. Let me see if I can share the screen. How can I share my screen? So I've never, okay, boom. I've never actually shared screen on here before in this way where I just like share the picture or like a picture or whatever. So this is what my profile looked like when I noticed. I was like, bro, pictures are just disappearing. So this photo was posted, and let me just double check on the date. That photo was posted. Let's see. That photo was posted 4 days ago. And then this reel was posted today. But in between all of those things happening, I posted some other stuff. So let me see if I can share the other photo. Oh, I know how to do this. See if I can share the other photo so you guys can see like the before and after. Like, it's crazy. So this is what it looked like after they resolved my grievance. When they were like, oh, let's put all her photos back. Like, this photo and this photo was posted after this photo. Oh, and then these photos were there. These 3 photos were also there. And I mean, you could tell, like, in all of them, there's some skin, right? Oh, okay. Maybe I should have did this disclaimer. This is my personal Instagram, guys. This is where I share all things. So if you want to check me out on what's that thing called? Instagram. Now that things are, maybe sort of kind of back in order, you can do that by following me at Yanni Does Stuff for, personal life happenings. And you can follow me at Yanni Paints. Once I start getting that stuff back in, I'm gonna add this ticker on here so you guys can see that. Anyway, so this is my personal Instagram profile, but like I have these pictures up and they just magically disappear and it looks like this. I did not delete them, I didn't archive them, anything like that. So I'm like, what happened? Like, I feel like something was missing. And then I come here after I have done all this, like DMing their CEO, like asking people to like and comment on this picture. So I shared this picture in the story. I even took to Threads and started like adding and commenting on people over there because I know Threads is a little bit more organic right now. So I'm like, maybe someone over there will talk to me or help me. And then I also sent like a help message to like through like the traditional Instagram report a problem process. And then it came back to me. But for me, it's really weird that the only photos that disappeared were the photos with some skin. Like, first of all, I'm in Jamaica. It is too hot to be wearing clothes all day, every day. Okay. So me at the beach, at a pool is a regular occurrence. It is part of my life. Okay. So I was really taken back. Again, like I told you, I thought someone reported the photos, the girl was looking a little too thick, and they were like, no. Anyway, so that's been resolved. But it was just weird, guys. And again, I truly believe good things happen to me. I do not think that like I am somebody who's over here like destined to have all these horrible things happen to them. No, I think that something wonky happened. And I'm really hoping it's not like a Threads thing. Because I would be pissed. I even like posted on the gram like a picture from Threads, and I was like, I supported you from the beginning, and how dare you forsake me? Anyway, I meant to go live and talk about interactive event floor plans earlier today, and I didn't. So really what I want to talk about is interactive event floor plans. So you're like, wait, how did we get here? So I was talking with Christina Bellanova. She was, we were doing the recording for my podcast, Aventus 365. If you have never heard of Aventus 365, I'm actually going to I'm gonna drop it in the chat for you guys so you guys can check it out. Adventist 365. You can search for that on all the platforms. You can search for it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can search for it on virtually anywhere you can actually watch or listen to a podcast. It's also on Amazon, on Audible. Anyway, so her episode isn't up yet, but when her episode does come out, you'll find out more about this company called Expo FP. And I just thought it was really cool because I've been going to a lot of trade shows this year, more specifically surrounding the corporate event industry, right? So I own a design firm, and my design firm services corporate event planners and marketers, whether they're, in-house or if they're contracted to get them the consistent, reliable graphic designs that they need in order to execute their events, whether it's environmental design, marketing, just from an informational based perspective, way signage, landing pages, website, whatever. Anyway, so we were talking, and I was expecting when she was talking through and telling me about like the price points of her company's offering that they would be exorbitant, because I have attended some top-notch trade shows this year, and the floor plans on their mobile apps were not interactive. The floor plans that were on display at the venues weren't interactive. Some of them didn't even have like a "We're Here" section, which I was like, oh, well, someone forgot to put the "I'm Here" sticker so that people could actually find their way on the wayfinding tool. Anyway, and then I found out that I think it's like something as little as $20. Let me see if I can share this with you guys too. Look at me, I'm sharing screens all over the place. All right, so this one. So Expo FP, and it's essentially an interactive floor plan where you can, find all the things you need. I mean, I'm not going to go into detail about it too much here because you guys are just going to have to wait to hear her episode go live. I don't remember when it's going live, but subscribe, all the fun stuff, so you'll get the update. But they even have like a free version. I mean, what's the harm in like testing out, see how it works? Well, let me not say that, because event planners plan like years in advance. So what's the harm is there is harm. I even have another episode where I'm talking to an event tech professional. I want to say her name is Jen Santos. Yep, that's it. And she's like, they always just want to try things because they think it's just that easy. Okay, it's not that easy, but you can test it on a smaller event just to see how it works. I mean, here $0, like why not check it out and see if it's something that you can add to your event experience to make it more friendly and welcoming for attendees, and just give attendees a better experience. Anyway, so I literally just wanted to come on here and be like, why aren't you guys using this? Why is this not a thing? So I'm going to put it in the chat, and I will even have it pop up on screen over here on the left-hand side, because I really and truly feel like interactive floor plans is a move. And to have tools that are cost effective and easy to build out. And again, I won't ruin it too much because you're going to have to subscribe to Adventist 365 to catch the details of, learn more about her feedback and how she's worked with people to implement the technology and things like that. But it's crazy that more events for event planners aren't using this technology. Like, I am literally blown. That's kind of just where I'm at. But before I go, of course, I will not forget to remind you all that I have a masterclass coming up. The masterclass is going to be on July 26th. Let's make sure I'm horrible. I should know this by heart, but I don't. So it's July 26th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is free to register, free to attend. I'm literally just doing this to add more value to the event planning industry from the perspective of a graphic designer who works with corporate event planners, right? Like, so on a daily basis, I am working with them to make sure they have like consistent, reliable outsourced graphic design. And so this masterclass, and I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to put up a little QR code in the right hand corner there for you, is all about collaborating and knowing how to collaborate with your contractors, knowing how to collaborate with freelancers, just understanding how to collaborate with your team, with your vendors, and the best ways to work with them to really get the kind of creativity that you need. So I'm pretty excited about it. I think the three biggest takeaways that I know you guys are going to get is, being able to ignite your creative brilliance, embrace like boundary breaking creativity, and then master efficient, just like creative efficiency, which sometimes is a little, we don't know. Like, how do we deal with this? But I think it's going to be really cool. And of course, it's going to be hosted by moi. Every now and again, people tell me I'm a pretty great presenter. So hopefully you guys think so too. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me talk about my struggles with Instagram tonight. And my rant about why corporate event planners aren't actively implementing interactive like floor plans in their events. I mean, maybe there's a reason, right? Maybe there's a reason, and you guys can let me know in the comments, like, Unique, we don't do interactive floor plans because this, and this. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I can tag Jen Santos on here so she can come and tell us why it's a good idea or a bad idea, because she really is the expert in the technology field when it comes to events. I am graphic designer, interactive designer, experiential designer. Maybe there's a reason why the tech people are like, yeah, nah, corporate folks not this year. Anyway, let me know in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you guys at the masterclass. Thanks for indulging me.